Boys, I am E6000ing today in my indoor playground, except it's not technically E6000, it is Child Safe Super Glue. I'm gonna be using non-toxic Kids Choice glue. The first thing we're gonna be gluing is this baby bottle, and between you and me, I would throw it away. However, I think the children would have a mutiny and an uprising. They love the baby bottles. They do end up in the yuck bucket the most because, you know, they're all learning, but we're just gonna put this little glue on it and we'll let it dry for 24 hours. The next one is just this little screw top lid. Generally, I always glue these types of screw top lids. I think they're super fun for at home or if you want to work on like dexterity and those fine motor skills. However, in a space like this where we see as many children as we see, it just becomes a mess trying to keep all of this together. So we will also let this one sit overnight. We also have lots of other fine motor skill toys that aren't this small. So we are definitely not lacking. I just don't want to spend my life looking for the caps. And then finally, this is the one that might give me a little bit of heat, but we are going to put the fire together. They'll still be able to build the fire with the wood. Again, I have to operate very differently than I would if this was my home and these were toys that my children were playing with, since we are a facility that sees dozens of kids a day. Well, not every day. I definitely treat toys differently here at my indoor playground than I do at home. At home, these small pieces don't tend to bother me, but here we have hundreds of small pieces. So if we can glue a couple of them together to make our lives a little bit easier without impeding fun, we definitely will. I'm gonna wipe away the remaining glue and then let these dry overnight.